We got the full rundown for MrBeast YouTuber Battle Royale. This thing's gonna be a juggernaut. I think it'll break the internet. Now we got sad news for Jeopardy game show host Alex Trebek. Michael Jackson's music, it's been banned from being played on the radio here in Canada and other parts of the world. Just when I decided to go from, black to white. Now we got Tyga, there's been a warrant issued for his arrest. Michael Jordan, he showed love for LeBron James. And MTV's The Hills, they're under fire for a lack of diversity. Also, Trump, he made a blunder. But what else is new?
Put a big investment in our country. We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple.
How did no one in the room correct him? Donald Trump, you fired people on The Apprentice for less than that. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden, and welcome back to Famous News. Now, there's no need to adjust your settings. My hair is, in fact, ice blonde. Let me know what you think about my new look in the comments down below. All right, let's get down to brass tacks.
I'm in the hospital.
You lie so much.
Send the location.
I'm number one.
Now, if you're not huge into the YouTube scene, well, the fastest rising superstar of this year in late 2018 is none other than MrBeast, aka subscribe to PewDiePie. Now, he put out a call looking for a lineup of YouTubers to compete for $100,000 in an airsoft gun game battle royale. Now, the big event, it went down just yesterday, and although details are slim, we do have a full list of all the people that appeared in this thing. And it's crazy. Now there's a photo of the cast which has hit the web, and there's some familiar faces. In there you got Roman Atwood, FaZe Rug, Leon Lush, Juke Squad, What's Inside, Pokemon, Kitty Plays, Tanner Fox, and more. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know all of these creators, but it's an incredible event. Sometimes you forget these internet stars are real people that could do things in the real world and do it together. Now, someone or some team has taken home $100,000, and a lot of creators, myself included, we've been feeling the pinch with YouTube and ad revenue being tough to come by. So this is an amazing event to bring people together, and I'm sure everyone can use the bucks. But they probably also had a big party. I'm kind of jealous. I never get invited to these things. Now there's been some updates. MrBeast is now referring to it as a $200,000 YouTuber Battle Royale, and it was filmed with 40 GoPros, 10 cameras, and 2 drones. Now he's gonna get working on editing this, but obviously gonna take a little bit of time. When it does drop, I got a feeling this bad boy's gonna clock in 25 million views in the first 48 hours. That's my guess. But I'll actually give $100 to anyone in the comment section down below who can guess the exact view count for the first 48. Now, one guess each, don't go breaking my bank, but I'm interested to see your predictions down below. Okay, so Michael Jackson's been making a ton of headlines. His supporters, they've been up against these new allegations from the HBO series Leaving Neverland. And it stirred up a lot of debate. Now, we made a video here, and the majority of you guys, you pulled a Chris Crocker. You're like, leave Michael alone. Well, radio stations in Canada, New Zealand, and Australia, they've decided to stop playing his music for the time being. Now, most stations, they're reporting that the music that they play caters to their listeners, and right now, the last thing people want to hear is Man in the Mirror, or Billie Jean, or Beat It. They want nothing to do with MJ. From a monetary standpoint, well, radio airplay, it doesn't earn a whole lot for an artist. I believe actually the only royalties go to the songwriter. So that would be good for Michael Jackson's estate, because right now they need every penny they can get. They're currently suing HBO over the series, and we actually just filmed an epic Michael Jackson biography. It took me an hour to film. It's probably gonna be like a 45-minute video. We'll be dropping that this weekend, so be sure you have your post notifications turned on. Now, there's been a warrant put out for Tyga's arrest, and this isn't due to his recent nightclub exit where he was filmed reaching for a gun. It's nothing even to do with that.
Are you okay, Tyga?
Now, this is for him failing to pay a settlement to a fan who was injured at one of his concerts. A 4-inch gash was put in her head after a light fell from the ceiling. The victim, Cheyenne Rikiana, I believe that's her name, well, she was awarded $250,000, but Tyga, he hasn't coughed up a pretty penny. So it looks like Tyga did have the best comeback in 2018, but 2019's already not looking so hot. LeBron James just overtook Michael Jordan's record as the NBA's all-time point scorer. Congratulations were given to LeBron from all corners of the sports world, including Michael Jordan himself. Okay, fine, he had his people tweeted out, but still. I want to congratulate LeBron on achieving another great milestone during his amazing career. Now every sports fan the world over is looking at the stats between the two players. They officially want to pass on the crown to LeBron as the GOAT, the ultimate GOAT of all time. And well, it's also brought back to light some old clips of LeBron where he cited MJ as being Jesus.
You could probably go to one of my old interviews and I was, much younger, and I said it was like meeting Jesus. That was my depiction of what Jesus would be like.
Wow, that's actually two different MJ stories in one news day. The 90s must have been hella confusing. Now, in an interview with Vogue magazine for the promotion of the return of the Hills, well, Heidi Montag, she spoke with Vogue, who asked her about the diversity on the show. And this is her response.
We don't all look the same. I mean, Adrena has darker hair. I feel like Misha has darker hair.
Now in the end, she stated, I have other very diverse friends that are not featured in the show. Now it's true, the Hills is super, super white. They did have Frankie. Does anyone remember Frankie? But yeah, the show could definitely have some darker tones. Maybe they could get Tyga in there for a few episodes. Now with MTV, they really can never win. You know what I mean? When Jersey Shore was on the air, people were always citing it as being racist for appropriating Italian stereotypes. I don't know. I think the Hills should just have Heidi break up with Spencer, get with Tyga for a couple weeks, and everyone will be happy. Right? Am I right? If I'm right, hit that like button to let me know you think I'm right. And Frankie, shout out if you're watching this video. Finally in the news, we have Trump calling Apple CEO Tim Cook, Tim Apple. It's just funny, because it's stupid.
Put a big investment in our country. We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple. But
no one flinched, not a person in the room. And then Tim Cook, well, he just started to look down. And he probably knew that this video would go viral. Such a stupid mistake, President. All right, that brings us to what's trending on YouTube. And by now you've heard the sad news about the Canadian-American game show host Alex Trebek. Well, he's had a pretty scary cancer diagnosis.
This week, I was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Now, normally the prognosis for this is not very encouraging, but I'm going to fight this.
Now, he received a pretty touching post online from longtime fan Dane Cook. He stated via Twitter, I just want to say to Alex Trebek, I know you can kick cancer's ass. You are the true daily double and the ultimate Jeopardy champion in my eyes. Lots of positive energy coming your way from so many, sir. Now, Dane Cook, if you didn't know, is a massive Jeopardy fan.
This is Jeopardy!
I love Jeopardy. I can just watch it and get away from it all.
Dane Cook's half-brother and business manager stole millions from the comic. This crime of misappropriating bank funds. Jeffrey.
What is embezzlement?
That's the word.
I'm really proud of that Dane Cook after their famous video. I wish it was before they were famous, but still, I keep shouting it out. Now, Laura DIY, she revealed to the world that she's got a new man in her life.
I'm so excited for this vlog. I look like absolute trash right now because I just spent 6 hours on a flight. It doesn't matter because I'm in Hawaii. Oh, I'm so excited. I just got laid.
There's something about people saying that they got laid. That just sounds totally inappropriate to me. Maybe it's because I've never been to Hawaii. Now, Brie Larson, she answered the web's most searched questions, and the video, it's got an incredible amount of downvotes. People don't like her.
Is Brie Larson Captain Marvel? I'm sorry that you have to Google that. I feel like the Disney execs are super bummed about that. Why is Brie Larson's costume green? Am I allowed to tell you that? I mean, it's kind of complicated.
She's an Oscar-winning actress. She ain't here to pander to you kids on the internet, I guess. People, they referred to her as in the comments. We actually just dropped it before they were famous on Brie Larson, so go and give that some positive love. Uh-oh, now I'm worried. All right, wrapping things up with who to follow and who's next. Now with who to follow, this is where I get to shout you guys out, the ones who reach out to me in the DMs or via email. And today we got a man by the name of Made Fresh, or Uptown Sean, and this guy's out of Detroit. Now he's currently on tour with Soul Circus as a dancer for the group Fresh the Clowns. He's also just dropped a new track titled Mr. Right. It's available on all streaming platforms, so you can go and check him out. And with who's next, I came across a YouTube channel last night. Okay, actually my hairdresser, she told me about it. It's known as Simply Nailogical. Something like that. They've got almost 7 million subscribers. Now she went viral back in 2016 with her 100 coats of nail polish video. And since then, she's just been cranking them out.
Hot new trend. Get it now on your nails. Wow! Hashtag Polish Mountain.
And she's also got 2.2 million followers on Instagram, and she's a good old Canadian girl. She's from Ottawa, and outside of YouTube, she's got an adult job. Apparently, she works in the crime and health statistics in the nation's capital. She's just killing it on all angles. Now, I also looked into her history, and she was a child actress. She appeared in commercials for Furby and Fib Finder, so that makes it pretty interesting before they were famous. I could probably dig those up. So if you're a Nail-logical fan and you watch this show, which is very rare, well, let me know if you want me to make her before they're famous in the comments down below. All right, guys, I'm wrapping up this video. I'll see you in the next one. My name is Michael McCrudden. Boom! Be sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, DM me, stalk me, poke me. Let me know about my hair. See you in another video.